All right, get this. Today we're going deep, like really deep into this thing called coin.
ETN.
Yeah, ETN, right? And we've got all this stuff, white papers, proposals, even a roadmap.
Uh-huh.
And it's, well, let's just say this isn't your run-of-the-mill crypto project.
It's ambitious, that's for sure.
Mhm.
What grabs me about ETN is they're not just about the whole, buy, sell, trade thing.
Right.
They're trying to build an entire, ecosystem around it. It's pretty wild.
Okay, hold on. An ecosystem. Now I'm interested. But before we get ahead of ourselves, tell me more about this ETN.
ETN, it's actually, the name is pretty significant.
Yeah.
It means freedom in Amharic.
Amharic.
Yeah, it's the official language of Ethiopia.
So there's a connection to Ethiopia here.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty central to their whole deal. See, ETN is kind of laser focused on tackling some of the roadblocks that places like Ethiopia face.
I'm assuming you're talking about access to, like, banks and stuff.
Exactly. Traditional financial systems can be a real pain or just totally absent in some regions. They're trying to change that using blockchain.
So instead of going for the usual crowd, they're focusing on those who've been kind of left behind.
You could say that. Think about it. Things as basic as, like, registering a website domain.
Which, honestly, yeah, I've never even thought about that being a problem.
Right. Or reliable hosting. Or even just finding decent information about blockchain itself. These are things we take for granted.
And they're tackling these things with cryptocurrency.
Yep. That's the idea. They've got this whole lineup of platforms. ETN DNS for domains, ETN hosting for,
Hosting, yeah.
ETN Learn for education. All of it powered by the ETN token.
Okay, so this is more than just a digital coin. It's like digital infrastructure, kind of.
Yeah, you could say
Yeah.
that. And it all hinges on that ETN token. So about that token.
Hey, tell me, what makes it different?
Well, they've decided to go with a fixed supply, 5 mils in ETN. That's it.
So no more will ever be created.
Nope, that's the cap. Different from a lot of other crypto out there.
Right. Fixed supply. Why do that?
Scarcity, my friend. By limiting the total number of tokens, the idea is to keep the value of ETN stable, or even see it go up over time.
Long game.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense. So how do you even get your hands on this ETN? Can't just stroll into my bank, can I?
Uh-huh, not quite. They've got a whole rollout plan, multi-pronged, as they say. 1 million ETN is being airdropped, for starters.
Airdropped, meaning...
Think of it like free ETN given directly to people early on, supporters, those active in the community. Get people hyped using the token right away.
Free crypto. All right, you've got my attention. So airdrops, and then what else?
2 million ETN goes to a liquidity pool.
Liquidity pool. Now that's, hold on. Explain it like I'm 5. What's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine a big pool of money, right? Helps make trading smoother. This one's filled with both ETN and TON tokens. That's the native token of the TON blockchain, which, just FYI, that's what ETN is built on top of.
TON blockchain.
So yeah, this pool, it's there to make buying and selling ETN easier. Less drastic price swings and all that.
Stability.
Exactly. And here's where it gets really interesting. They decided against using a deflationary burn mechanism.
Whoa. Deflationary burn mechanism.
Yeah.
That sounds intense. What in the world is that?
So some crypto projects, they'll destroy some of their tokens periodically. Burn them, they call it.
On purpose.
Yeah. Less supply theoretically makes the remaining tokens more valuable. Right?
So it's like they're choosing to make their tokens rarer over time.
You got it.
Yeah.
But ETN, they're going a different route. They're more about growing the whole ecosystem, increased demand for ETN naturally,
Instead of scarcity, it's utility.
Right.
Interesting.
Right. And they've got this whole sustainability model built around that.
Okay, lay it on me. How do they make that work without burning tokens?
Transaction fees. Service charges within the ecosystem. That's the key.
So every time someone registers a .etnetsacoin.10 domain, there's a fee.
Exactly. And here's the kicker. Those fees, they're collected in ETN. And then at the end of each year, boom, a chunk of those fees is given right back to the ETN holders.
Hold up. Just by owning some ETN, you could earn more? That's like built-in rewards.
Right. It's encouraging people to hold on to their ETN. The idea being, as the ecosystem gets bigger, more transactions happening, well, the value of ETN should climb too.
Makes sense. Okay, but let's get specific. We've been talking big picture, but what about ETN DNS? What's the deal there?
So domain names.
Right.
Usually you got to go to a registrar, pay a fee, usually in regular money. ETN DNS, it's different.
How so?
You use ETN to bid on and buy subdomains,
Yeah.
all under .etsacoin.10, naturally.
So instead of .com, it's .etnetsacoin.10, like their own little internet zone.
Exactly. And since it's on the TON blockchain, You've got that decentralization, that security built right in.
Makes sense. But what about hosting? That's got to come next.
ETN Hostie's got you covered. Host your site using ETN. They use TON storage, which is all decentralized.
Decentralized storage. Explain that one.
Basically, imagine your website's data isn't stuck on one company's servers, right? It's spread out all over the place. More secure, way more reliable.
Huh, interesting. And ETN Learn, what kind of stuff are they teaching?
Everything. Basics of blockchain, what cryptocurrency even is, all the way up to the complex stuff like smart contracts, NFTs, decentralized finance, the whole shebang.
So they're not just giving the tools, they're teaching people how to use them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Empowering the community.
Right.
And they're putting their money where their mouth is. Remember that Ultimate Netza boot camp we talked about?
Vaguely. Refresh my memory.
So 2022, big exam crisis in Ethiopia, thousands of students left hanging.
Oh, right.
ETN, they stepped up. Offered the Ultimate Netza boot camp, free, through ETN Learn.
Wow, that's huge. What did they teach in the boot camp?
All sorts of in-demand skills, Forex trading, blockchain development, even Web3 stuff. Over 7,000 students signed up. Talk about real-world impact.
That's amazing. Okay, so we've covered DNS, hosting, education. What about the buying and selling side of things? Where does that fit in?
That's where ETN Sell comes in. Think of it like their version of e-commerce. Buy and sell stuff using ETN.
Wait, seriously? So I could, buy my groceries with ETN?
Potentially, yeah. They're even planning a WooCommerce plugin down the line.
WooCommerce, as in the website builder.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Imagine people in Ethiopia setting up online shops, selling their stuff globally, all using ETN. It can be huge.
Game changer, for sure. DNS, hosting, education, e-commerce, all connected with ETN. It's a lot. Anything else, or have they covered it all?
They've got a lot going on, it's true. But they've also got ETN Bio. It's a decentralized bio-link service.
Biolinks, like those link tree things everyone has on their Instagram.
Exactly. Except with ETN Bio, you're on the TON blockchain, not some company's platform.
More control, huh?
Exactly. Plus, shows how versatile ETN can be. But speaking of interesting stuff, we got to talk about those Guardians of Ethiopia NFTs.
Right, the NFTs. Fill me in.
Each Guardian NFT, it's not just some digital artwork, It's a share of the profits that the platform it represents makes.
Whoa, wait. Owning a piece of ETN, literally. How's that work?
Okay, so each Guardian is tied to one of the ETN platforms.
Got it.
As those platforms make money from those transaction fees we talked about, part of those profits go right back to the NFT holders. Pretty cool, right?
Very cool. Okay, so what about having a say in how all this works? How much control do regular ETN holders have?
Good question. So they use a DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization.
Catchy. What's a DAO?
Basically, a way for ETN holders to directly impact the project's future. Voting on proposals, suggesting new features, all that.
Like a digital democracy, kind of?
Exactly. And to make it even more interesting, there are different tiers of NFTs, each with different voting power.
Hold on, there's more than just the Guardians.
Oh, yeah. Treasury bonds, council minister NFTs.
Yeah.
Each one comes with a different level of influence in the DAO.
Wow, they really thought this through. Okay, for someone who's, totally new to this, it's a lot to digest. They've done a lot in a short time, haven't they?
They have. They're listed on Gecko Terminal, which is a pretty big deal in the crypto world.
That's gotta be a good sign.
Right. And their community is super active. They even sent some ETN to Pavel Durov.
Yeah.
The Telegram guy, for his birthday.
No way. Really?
Yeah. I mean, It's funny. But it shows they're thinking about who to get the attention of.
Strategic. Smart. Okay, so zooming out for a sec, big picture, what does this whole ETN thing say about where crypto is going? Is this a whole new way of thinking about it?
I think it might be. We're way past those early days of crypto, when it was all about getting rich quick. ETN, they're showing that this tech, it can actually do some good in the world.
Right. It's not just about making a quick buck. It's about building something that lasts, something that helps people.
Exactly. And they're not forcing it on anyone. They're working within a specific cultural context, understanding that a one-size-fits-all approach, it just doesn't cut it.
Yeah, for sure. That whole thing with distributing the platform profits instead of burning tokens, that's stuck with me. That's a bold move.
It really is. It's like they're saying, hey, we're in this together. The success of the ecosystem benefits everyone involved. It's refreshing, honestly.
It is. So much of the crypto world is about artificial scarcity. ETN is different. They're all about shared success. And that's what makes it so interesting.
Totally. They're challenging the status quo, not just in crypto, but in how we think about economic empowerment, access to opportunity, the whole deal.
So why should someone listening to this care? Even if they're not, living in Ethiopia or a crypto expert, what's the takeaway?
ETN is proof that technology can be a force for good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're building a more inclusive future, a digital economy where communities have the power.
And they're not just talking about it, they're actually doing it.
Yeah.
It's a story of innovation, of not giving up, of believing in the power of this technology to make a real difference. Whether they hit every single goal, well, that's still up in the air. But they're onto something big, that's for sure. They're showing the world that cryptocurrency can be about so much more than just money.
It can be about positive change. It can be about giving people a voice. It can be a force for good.
Absolutely. So here's something to think about as we wrap up. What if this is just the beginning? What if ETN is just the first wave and we're about to see a global shift, a more equitable, more decentralized digital economy where communities call the shots, not big corporations, something to chew on?
Yeah, yeah. Check it. It's the ETN coming in hot. No pretending. We bring a weather where the old ends and the new is trending. Mastermind king of the scene. ETN ecosystem like a blockchain dream. From DNS on time to that hosting flow. Reverse proxies and NFTs. Yeah, let them know we ain't playing dumb. This ain't some regular project. Every move, every step dripping in that tech logic. Down on the block, governing straight on time. If you got an NFT, then you in. Bring it on. Airdrop bots. Yeah, that's old news. We already done it. Golden NFT spinning. Watch the collectors run it. Teaching kids Web3 from the disk to the globe. ETN's the future. Better watch as we grow. ETN, yeah, we running the game. With your ecosystem, nothing the same. Hosting, learning, coins and domains. If you ain't with us, you late, stay in your lane. ETN, yeah, we stacking the wins. From bonds to NFTs, community spins. Governance council, yeah, we all in. It's ETN, baby, now let's begin.
Low commerce gateway, yeah, built for the time. Only CTN, no fear, we gone. Drop us deep prices, watch the value convert. When that tongue wallet pops, yeah, we doing the work. Courses on blockchain, knowledge for the youth. On ETN, learn, we deliver the truth. Paying CTN, watch the network thrive. We got that ecosystem buzzing, feeling alive. From DNS to auctions to proxies that stay secure. Web2 meets Web3, we making that bench pure. Unlimited proxies on ETN a year. Service providers hop on, the future is clear.
Yeah, ETN, yeah, we running the game. Web your ecosystem, nothing the same. Hosting, learning, coins and domains. If you ain't with us, you late, stay in your lane. ETN, yeah, we stacking the wins. From bonds to NFTs, community spins. Governance council, yeah, we all in. It's ETN, baby, now let's begin. From the dollar to the bonds, yeah, we flex that power. Governance by the people, hour by hour. With a logo so bright and branding on point. Helvetica and Nebulica, watch how we annoy you. Want reverse proxies, that's 500 ETN. Or grab the whole year and never worry again. Domains on lock, ETN, DNS reign. Subdomains auction, your NFT to gain. Yeah. ETN taking over the globe, no stopping the movement. This train's in control, so hop on board or get left behind. ETN's the new standard, expanding your mind. ETN, yeah, we running the game. Web ecosystem, nothing the same. Hosting, learning, coins and domains. If you ain't with us, you late, stay in your lane. ETN, here, no breaks. Ton on top, blockchain unlocked. We're here, no breaks.